30s. You saw the brochure I sent you this morning? That was what I was looking for. That I created. Looked like it said I'm reading in 2018. And that's 5 years ago. Shit. Dude, that was for advertising.
All right, let's see what we can see. Check, check, check. All right, check, check, check. I think we're good. What's happening? What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Refresh, refresh. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Mobile Salons sponsor, MrHairArt Show. I'm your host, Ronnie Mac. You guys know me as MrHairArt and Coach. And we are live. We are live, live, live. We're live on multiple different platforms all at the same time. We are live on YouTube. We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Twitch, on LinkedIn, on Discord, on Kick, on our website, mobileon.com, on Triple H Charity, hhhcharity.org, on Triple H, on Hair Art TV. That's our television channel platform. We're live there as well. And you can go to all of those channels and see all of those links and everything under MrHairArt. That's me. I'm trying to figure out why my link is not working, because I think I am live on here, because I can see me. I believe you guys can see me. Okay, I am live. Okay, good. All right, what's happening, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? It looks weird. It looks very, very weird on Instagram, guys. I don't know what to tell you or how that's supposed to work out, but we're still working on it. We just gotta stay in on it. We just gotta stay in on it. All right, let me squeeze down some info. There we go, and then go live on there, and then we're live all the way around. Ooh, all right. Very good. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're not in, come on in. If you are in, settle in. We're talking mobile salon buses today. We're talking the mobile salon buses. What's up, Salon Spa dot Studio 413? What's happening? Welcome into the show, Miss or Mr. Natural Styles by Mercedes. I would believe that would be a miss. Natural Style by Mercedes. Welcome into the stream. Jericho, what's happening? Welcome into the stream. Passport Bros Worldwide. That's Darnell. What's up with it? Welcome into the stream. Jason Moores, what's up? Welcome into the stream. Crazy Eight Salon, welcome in to the stream. We got a lot of people that's in. Miss Veronique is in. Veronique Scott says grace and gratitude. Welcome in to the stream. Domino, what's up? Welcome into the stream. Thank y'all all for coming in. I see the pattern of people kind of building up and bulking up. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming in. I do appreciate it, especially with no advertising and no promotion. You guys are still coming in. That lets me know we're doing something. We're doing something right. We're broadcasting on multiple platforms, on a bunch of different platforms all at the same time. So with that actually going out, we're getting people coming in, and I would presume to find out more about the program that we have and what we're about to get into. All right. So it is it's a blessing and a pleasure to bring that information to you all. What's up, Miss Rosemary? Miss Rosemary says sky blue. I love that color. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. I was we're doing a full present. Well, we did a full presentation today. We're going to do another one later on today for our electric buses. That's the subject for the show today. Electric buses. Ms. Veronique says, "Nice color you're wearing today, Coach." All right, yeah, that's the electric blue. We're doing electric blue. This is actually the color that we put on the buses when you stripe the new buses that we have coming. They'll have the bumper and the stripe down the side for the identifier to let people know that that is a electric vehicle. So all of the vehicles that are electric that are coming out have taken up that trend of putting that electric blue on there, either this blue or a darker blue, and letting the people around that see it, letting them know that that vehicle is an electric vehicle. So um, I had some. Let me pull this up here because I think it's showing a different. It's showing a different screen. I think it is, and that's cool. But I don't want it to show that screen. I want it to show a different screen. Um, I got a bunch of the new information coming down. I'm kind of leery a little bit because I do not have clearance for the information for the show. We did for this show that I'm doing. We did do a presentation, but that was for investors. Okay, so investors and sponsors and people that are putting monies into the program. To put it out for you guys, I'd have to get a different set of permissions to do that because it's going out into the world, and that's a whole different program that we're doing. So we kind of watch out for that. What's up, Phil? Philip Colley is in the house. Old school mobile barber. Jason Moore. Yeah, I saw Jason earlier. What's up, Jason? And Miss Peaches is in the house. Miss Peaches said, "Love the shirt, love the color." All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Y'all making me reconsider my black. I wear black all the time because hell, I'm an artist. So that's pretty much what my entire closet consists of. I do have a color coordinated area to the side, and it has all different colors. Even my babies will buy different clothes and stuff for me because they want to see me in different colors. Because I got crazy amounts of black slacks and shorts and the shirts and everything that go with it. And then I have about 100 smocks that I throw on, zipper smocks, button smocks, even Velcro smocks, little breakaway smocks that I cut hair in. I got about 100 of them, so it's just a bunch of things that I can just throw on with my brand on it. But all of it's black. Oh, well, I think I do have a couple of colors. Yeah, I think I do have a couple of colors because beige and burgundy is the color of my salons, and then black, beige, and burgundy is the color of my bus. So sometimes I'll throw that on. But yeah, this is the electric blue. We're going electric for 2024. So uh, that was the purpose of the show. We are thinking and kind of planning to put the electric on the front of all of the buses. We're trying to, I got to watch my words, guys. So, we got to kind of be careful with what we talk about. But it is something that we're kind of toying with. They are incredibly expensive. They are they are way, way more expensive than the regular buses, the regular gas buses. So you're looking at, a difference of from 100 or 150,000 all the way up to 250,000. So that's a really big jump from 150 to 250. And then going up from there because you got to deck it out and put in all of the extra precautions because most people do not know how to operate a electric bus versus a gas powered bus. It's a whole different program. So, but my sponsors are pushing it heavy. My investors are pushing it even heavier because the investor profile says that if you're investing 100,000 into the buses, you actually have a bus under your name. So with a bus under your name, it guarantees your investment. It pretty much guarantees, or the closest thing to guarantee, because they don't like me using the term guarantee, but it's the closest thing you're going to get to guarantee because you have a bus in your name and your company name because we form an LLC when you invest. So with 20% return on investment, it's unheard of. We got a line right now. We have a line of people um, wanting to invest in mobile salon buses because it's just that prominent. It's something they're developing. Our ad campaign right now is actually extremely good. And it's kind of scary because it's uh, it's something that makes you it forces you to pay attention to what it is we're doing, and it makes you want to invest. Even if you don't want to invest, it makes you want to invest because one of our taglines is invest in invest in something that actually grows. And it is a picture of the head and the hair because hair always grows. So that's what you're investing in. You're investing in hair that's growing. That industry is always a winner. It's always going to make money because it's always growing. So now you're investing in that, and it's guaranteed. It's a home run every single time. So there's people lining up to get into what we're doing. So to add this on top of it, to add electric buses on top of all of that you're getting when you're investing in this company, yeah, it's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare for me specifically because now it's not the building that we're building out right now is being built out for gas buses. So to switch it out, we'd have to switch out almost everything. I mean, we're well, not almost everything, but most of the stuff will have to be switched out because you're not setting up for changing oil and combustion engine stuff. Even our gas program is being reconverted because you won't need gas. It's electric, so you don't need gas. You just sit and charge, and there you go. So and all of that's free. And then the power that you use on the inside of the buses is electric, so that's free. So you essentially have no bill at all. Um, and obviously, the sponsors love the hell out of that, and the investors love the hell out of that. So that puts more pressure on me to say to redo our entire infrastructure for building out the buses, because now we have to put entire racks on top of the bus that have. So I have some pictures, but I know I can't show that because that's proprietary. But I have some pictures and some video of us installing um, the racks on the bus, on the top of the buses, and they have the solar panels on the racks on top of the buses, and they have um, the air conditioning units that's all running off of electric, and then the other filtration units, the sockets, the recharge, the regen systems, all that stuff is mounted on top in a slim profile, and it looks beautiful. I mean, I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. It's freaking awesome. It looks incredibly good. It's just expensive. It is just horribly expensive. So we're kind of waging that and weighing uh, the the project, weighing the budget, trying to balance out the ratio for going completely electric. They're not Janae. They're not even talking about combination. I mean, that's what I said. I understood and was like, hey, if we do a hybrid, it would, it's almost a okay, thank you. That's what I said. Okay. Um I said check my levels. Okay, if that's not okay, let me know. Or if that's too high or too low, let me know, please. Um okay, I'm sorry. I said put my ears on, then I can hear them. They don't have to type. They won't have to type it. And that's correct. Okay. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Thank you. Okay. Yes. I said that as well. I said hybrid, maybe we can go down the hybrid road. Hybrids are more expensive. Plus, they defeat the purpose, because if you're going gas electric, you still have a carbon footprint. You're not going to get as much incentive, and you're going to have to switch over in a couple of years anyway, because everything is going electric. Okay, all vehicles will be electric. Even when the new administration comes in, they're going to push the electric value as well, regardless of what a lot of people are saying right now. They're still going to push the electric value because it's just a good deal. Only because the batteries are better, the computer system to operate everything is better, the solar panels are better, the delivery system is better, the charging system is better. Everything is better now than it was before. So, because a lot of people get scared of operating an electric vehicle when everything is better now. You can literally jump in a bus and drive 300 miles without even blinking. So that's more than enough range for you to be able to do what you need to do. But our buses obviously go way further because we have internal charging systems on board. We have solar panels on board and the whole 9 yards. So our stuff is almost all inclusive. It literally has everything on board for you to be able to run and do your business without having to fear being stranded and stuck out on side of the road. That's something we will not tolerate, nor will our sponsors tolerate. So, we spend the extra money and the extra effort to make sure that it'll work. Yeah, we'll do an archive. Go ahead and archive the show, please. If you can archive it on under electric buses is fine. You can do archive on electric buses. That way, they'll know that it was me. And you can thumbnail me in the blue in the blue button down, so they'll definitely know how to pull that this show up. Okay, yeah, guys, they'll want to know which show to pull up, especially next year when we have to prove that we were the first on the scene with this particular idea. Yeah, we're the first ones out here. Nobody else is doing electric buses but us. Nobody. And because they're so expensive and they involve um, so much wrap up and putting together, we actually have to have a full scale uh, uh, program, meaning a build out program to actually do these buses. And man, if y'all could see these videos, man, a lot of it is really complicated because it's a lot of wiring and a lot of uh, plumbing and making sure that everything kind of flows and works together. But once you see it come together, it's an awesome, awesome concept. And I think I will be able to showcase a couple of the buses this year. So we will be able to do that because we got patents and trademarks and copyrights and stuff that they're doing now for everything that we're doing, and we will be launching at the beginning of the year. So yeah, Jeffrey, you should be good this week. Today is what's today? Wednesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday, so they'll have you taken care of this week. So in the next day or two, I've already pushed them. I've already pushed everybody. I told them. I actually called up there and said, "Look, man, I got people waiting to move forward, and they calling and cussing, and they upset, and they're ready to make a move, and I know it's not y'all's fault. It's just I need to get these guys moving on in the school." So what they're going to do is they can't skip anybody around right now. They will be in the future. So my people that I put extra privilege on, they'll be able to move you around. But right now, because they're swamped and they have everything already sectioned out, it's not I told you guys before, it's not that for them to press a button and move them on. Their job is actually at stake. So if they have to check something, they actually have to check it all the way through. So say, for instance, like I was telling you guys before, and Jeffrey, because I've talked to you directly. And I have some other people that's waiting on instructors as well to move forward. Um, it is not that they just check a box and move you forward. They actually have to check your assignments. They actually have to go in and verify and make sure that everything is on the up and up, and then they move you forward from there. Because if they don't, if they just say, "Oh, it looks okay," and they move you forward, when it comes back, and it will come back, they always come back. When it comes back, it will come back as a negative, and that it was not vetted, it was not checked out, and then whoever let it move forward, they will be instantly removed. They will be terminated on the spot. I mean, they are not messing around. And now that these buses are going to be almost twice as expensive, yeah, they're not messing around. They're making sure that every single thing is covered, everything. And that's one of the things, guys. I hate to have to break that news to you all, but that's I mean, it's good news, bad news scenario. It's a poison pill sort of situation. It's just that, because the buses are jumping up in value and jumping up in execution rate, meaning it's going to be just that much more complicated to operate. I mean, I don't want to say that because they're literally easier to operate. Electric buses, you know, way easier to operate than a combustion engine, than a gas bus. You literally turn on the key and you go. It's go. It's silent. You hear nothing. It just goes. It's just the logistics behind it. Okay, you can't just roll up to a gas station and charge because there is no gas. So there's solar panels on the top. The solar panels have to be flipped on, and they're charging the bus. When you're sitting, the solar panels are open and actually allowing the sun to come in and charge the bus while you're working, while you're using the batteries. You're charging as well at the same time. So it's a bunch of different things that happen, and they're revamping the school right now with those components. Since we already have a couple of electric buses, we don't have many. We only have a few. We only have like a couple of them to test out to see how they run, how they're going to work, and if everything goes well, then they're going to throw a lot of money at it. And I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to stop any of that. It's literally going to be down that range. Obviously, it'll be extremely good for the company. It'll be extremely good for our launch. It'll be extremely good for our product, for our sales, for our tax rate, for our benefits, for tax credits and environmental credits. and the whole 9 yards. I mean, you're hardly going to find any X's at all, except for the major one, which is price and cost. But you're hardly going to find any X's to doing this type of setup for mobile salons all in. It's just not going to happen. It's literally not going to happen. So I'm kind of nervous, but excited at the same time because according to the presentation, um, guys, this is double digit millions. This is double digit millions, and that's scary on my part. It's not my money, but I'm in charge of it. So imagine yourself, because I have money, and I know how to handle, millions of dollars, but millions of dollars of someone else's money. You're talking 15, 20, 30 million dollars of other people and other companies coming on board saying, hey, here's this money. We're in, let's rock, let's rock, let's rock. That's a lot of responsibility, and you really don't want to mess up with that. Okay, you really don't want to mess up anybody's money or the program. Even though it's my program, I created it, I evolved it, I set it up, all that stuff. You don't want to mess it up because you're using other people's money. So I just give you guys kind of fair warning, and it's archived, so I make sure that everything and everybody sees my position on what we're doing. It's extremely, extremely profitable. It's extremely um, well thought out, well balanced when it comes to the direction we need to be going in. You're not going to be able to beat it. It's just you got to do that extra training. You're gonna have to make sure your people understand how this thing works. The battery packs by themselves is thousands. You jump from a regular car or regular bus with gas engines and batteries that cost a couple $100 all the way up to electric vehicles where they have motors and electric battery packs, lithium ion batteries, and the new batteries that's coming out that cost thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. That's something you can't just park anywhere. You can't just leave, wide open for people to, do whatever with. They got extra security and the insurance. Oh my God. Woo. It scared me with that insurance, guys. I think we did a breakdown either yesterday or day before yesterday on how much it would cost to set up a bus like this. We're not even going to go into the numbers for this bus. It's ridiculous, guys. And the insurance itself, I remember we had the gas breakdown of about $2,000 a month, and we cut it in half to about $1,000 a month for not going as many places. But this thing, you're eliminating the gas, but the insurance goes through the roof. So it literally covers it literally takes the place of the gas and still goes up even higher. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But the benefits kind of outweigh the the cost, obviously. So we just got to keep it moving. We just got to keep it moving. I'm excited. No. Don't get me wrong, Miss Rosemary. I'm all in. I'm all in, especially since I don't have to pay for it. If I had to pay for it and pay, I think it was like probably around $7.8 million all in coming in and setting up the first line of buses to come off the line. I could do that, but I'm so happy. I do not have to do that. I do not have to put that monies up. It is and my wife is happy. My family is happy. Because good Lord, that is a large piece of change to have to come up with. It literally in the next couple of months, that's coming out your bank account, and it has to be in place and rolling. There's no credit stocks. There's no swap out. They do not take gas buses for electric buses. They don't do that. So you're coming right out of pocket for it. Great. So it's yeah. I'm still kind of hovering around you know, in the sky with my head in the clouds, kind of piecing this thing together. So you guys, we're gonna earn this thing out piece by piece with you guys, and make sure that everything is gonna work like we want it to work. They're gonna give me one of the buses in the next couple of weeks. Well, actually, in before when is this month? When is October? In a week or so, whenever October hits, we'll get an electric bus, and then they're gonna let me film for our commercial. Y'all see my commercial, the commercial that's on this side here. I'll have to redo that commercial with the electric bus instead of, because this is a gas bus. So I'll redo this commercial with the electric bus. I mean, they look almost the same, identical, but the electric bus, you can tell it's electric. There are different differences to it, but they want to emphasize that it's electric. Uh, yeah, it's a bunch that's going on. Natural Styles, yes, ma'am. How are you? Kenny, we got Kenny bro in the house. We love Connecticut. He said, love to hear about the electric buses. Yeah, man, they coming. The new home, what's happening? Welcome in to the show. I had somebody else that beeped in. Gary, no, not Gary. Gregory. Gregory, what's happening? Welcome in. Thank you, sir, for the appreciation. He said we are finally moving on up. I think that's like a vote to the Jeffersons. Moving on up to the east side. Okay, Miss Veronique said white gloves auction. Yes, ma'am. They ain't playing. They are not playing because every single bus is brand new because they build them from scratch. They're not off the assembly line. We get the chassis and everything from the assembly line, Ford and Chevy and Mercedes and all them. We get the chassis in, and then they gut everything out, and then they put electric motors and everything. I saw the production line, and we have some footage of the buses being produced, and then they put the shell on there. The shell is actually fiberglass and everything, so they build it up according to our specifications. It is an amazing site. We got footage on that is being added into the reality show that will air in January. So all of that stuff is kind of hush hush, but you guys get the exclusive straight from the horse's mouth. So y'all will get to hear it at least from me. And most people are not going to pay attention, which is a good thing. Most people are not going to be, kind of eyes and ears open to see that. You understand, if somebody came in and gave you a stock tip, right? If somebody said, hey, this stock is about to go through the roof, and they literally told you and they told a few other people, and that stock is actually, a heavy stock. It's about to go through the roof. It's actually going to be a money maker. It's a millionaire maker. You can actually put that information on the internet, put it on YouTube, you can put it on Instagram, you can put it out there. And the way our society is set up right now, the way the world is right now, people will literally disregard it. Their minds, because they're not paying attention, because they're not taking anything seriously. It's just, whatever. And that's good for the people who do pay attention, for the people who do say, you know what, I just got some information that we need to move on right now. I do that all the time. I look for the people that are giving that insider information that everybody else is just blase because they're not smart enough to see or hear something that's actually valuable. They're what Kim Kardashian and them doing? What Kanye up to? Oh, what Cardi B have? What happened with Cardi B? Okay, y'all continue to be, just blind, just completely blind to the real money market that's shifting beneath your feet. And that's what I try to tell my brothers and sisters. Y'all know my motto for this company is I plan to be the company that makes the most amount of millionaires in the barber and beauty industry. And that's because I take time to kind of shake my brothers and sisters and, hey, wake up. you got something right here that will take care of you. Something that will take care of you and your family. and your family's family. You see what I'm saying? This will be for you and your kids and your kids' kids. You gotta, and when you slap somebody, that's what you have to do, because there's so many people that are just blind to reality, and they don't understand that you can't do that if you want to. If you want to get up there with the Rockefellers, you want to get up there with the Elon Musk and them and the Warren Buffetts and the big boys that play those games, you're gonna have to. You can't reinvent the wheel. You got to do what they did. You got to be as smart as they are. We got so many people running around with the Bentleys and the Rolls Royces rented, and they just flashy everything. They got the like who does say Jay-Z said, you see the boys flashing that money on the ground. We don't call that money over here. I said, yeah, unfortunately, guys, he's right. Y'all got the chains on and the gold teeth and the big rings and the go and look at Elon Musk and see what he wears. Go and see if you see Elon Musk wearing all those gold chains and all of those the bling blings and the rings and the see what he's wearing. Go look at Jeff Bezos and see how much gold he wears, how much silver, how much platinum, how many of his teeth is grilled out. Go see. Go see what Warren Buffett and what Zuckerberg and all of those boys is wearing. These are billionaires, mind you, billionaires. Go see what they look like, and you tell me what direction we're going in. To show me what they wear, show me what they drive, show me you you you'd be lucky if you and I've literally been and I literally hang around millionaires and billionaires. I told you guys in a previous show, I realized that a couple of people that I was talking to that was literally coming to me, shaking my hand and wanting to talk with me. And I'm thinking, okay, this is another guy, yeah, they're wealthy or whatever. And I found out they were billionaires. Billionaires with a B. Didn't look like it. Didn't look like it at all. And that's why I tell people, that's why I dress the way I dress and I look the way I look. I'm not out here flashing and doing all of this extra, because that's not what they do. They literally live their life and they roll as if they're just like everybody else. And they keep making money. Their money is making money. You got to know how to do this, guys. You got to know how to do this. That's why so many athletes, so many of our brothers and sisters, they'll come into some money and then a couple of years later they're broke and they have no money to their name, because they're doing it like other broke people are doing it. That's trying to make it look like they're up there. It's trying to make it look like they got all of that money and they got all of the answers when they really don't. And that's a very, very sad thing. So when I look at that and I'm approach like I do seminars, you guys know I go and talk to people. I tell them right off the bat, you cannot do that if you want generational wealth and if you want residual income. That means you can sit at home and your money will still be flowing in. What's up, Ed? I see Ed. Ed popped in here. He said, I really appreciate all the what is that? Oh man, these small words over here. Let me make it larger. Really appreciate you all trying to issue the electric buses, because this gas is. Hold on, let me see if I can pop it up on the screen. Okay, I think they'll live. Yeah, it's because the gas in California is something else and is and is not going down. Yeah, Ed, I'm told them like 15 different times. And when we first started doing the program itself, we was having everybody pay for their own gas. And it was like, y'all do what you do. But my sponsors saw that people were not going to as many places. People were people in the buses were kind of making shortcuts. You know what I mean? They wasn't traveling as much as they wanted them to be traveling, because you're advertising for sponsors. they wanted them driving around and actually doing, well, they didn't want to drive around. They was taking shortcuts, doing side streets. And then the thing that was the pinnacle, the thing that kind of was the straw that broke the camel's back, was they started having clients meet them in, in other locations, kind of, hey, drive from there to here and I'll meet you there. Drive from your home or wherever you at, and I'll meet you here because I got other clients that are meeting me. Okay, you may as well have a brick and mortar then. You may as well be in the building then. If you're going to have the clients still get up and drive you and meet you somewhere, what the hell? So we found out that it was the gas. Gas was expensive, and they did not want to pay the ridiculous cost or the high cost rather, for gas. And that's when we started implementing the gas program where the sponsors pay for your gas. Okay, so that's how that brought up. So as soon as we did that and the sponsors started covering gas, everybody started driving more. They started going all out to different locations. They started meeting clients wherever they want to meet, all that type of stuff, because the gas was taken care of. So we found that was a really, really big element of getting this program to be as affluent and as effective as it is somebody got to pick up the bill. Somebody's got to cover us. So that's what they were doing is putting that they cover the insurance, they cover all that stuff. So now moving into electric, that's going to be a whole nother world. Now you can go wherever you want, and it ain't gonna cost a dime. You literally can just drive and you ain't got to stop. You ain't got to worry about running low and all this stuff. It's going to be night and day. It's going to be a night and day scenario. So for our investors as well, they're looking at that because we are now able to offer security on your investment. So when you're putting up $100,000, we are literally securing that $100,000 with these buses. And now that the buses are even more valuable, you have more security on your investment. So now you're literally able to put that money down. And because every investor, we got a line of people wanting to invest right now. And I literally haven't had time to get to everybody to talk with them and get them vetted and basically do interviews over the phone. Because I do interviews right there over the phone. Sometimes it's video chat or whatever I need to do. To make sure that we're bringing in people that we want to work with. Okay, you don't want to bring a heavy drug lord into your organization and they're putting in monies and then it starts getting real sticky in the middle of that thing. Or politicians that they're on this side or that side and it causes trouble with your brand. It's just a lot of things like that's what they say. All money ain't good money. So you have to actually make sure that the people that you partner with and you work with are people that you definitely want to be working with. Okay, so that's what I do. That's what my team does. We actually check on people. But with this thing here, oh my Lord, it's a whole different game plan, guys. It's a whole different game plan because we have investors that are hearing what I'm saying. Like I was telling y'all before, you know that you can speak it, and then people who are not affluent in money matters, they'll hear it and it'll just, their eyes will glaze over it. It'll go right over their head. They don't see the diamond that's in the rough, and that's a good thing. Good and bad. It's a good and bad thing because some of those people you actually would want to do business with. You actually would want to be in business with, and then some people you don't. But because they kind of not paying attention or not being on point with it, they're missing the opportunity to work with you and you to work with them. So that's a problem. But because there's so many people that I'm talking to, because I talk to thousands of people now. I used to talk to a couple hundred people a week. Now it's thousands of people that I'm literally projecting to and is hearing me. And the good thing is a lot of those people will be it'll just go right over their head. It'll literally be, they'll hear, oh, okay, that sounds pretty cool. And then will be oblivious to what you're talking about, oblivious to what is actually going on. Dude, you're hearing millionaire maker shit. You're hearing stuff that would literally potentially make you a millionaire, and you're going, Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. All right. And that's most of the viewers. That's most of the people that are watching. Not you guys, but a lot of people. Okay, if you don't have a lot of people don't have $100,000 to put on the line to get into that position. But that's my job. I'm here to help you guys to get there. I'm here to help you to understand the logic about how to actually get into that position to make these types of moves. This ain't the only move, and this ain't the only company. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff, guys. I keep telling y'all, we will be the company that makes the most amount of millionaires. Guys, our industry, our industry is an industry rife with products that are unsigned, that are unregulated, that are unpatented, that are uncopywritten, that are just sitting there without backing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Products, and I'm talking in the thousands. That's ridiculous. Thousands of products that I have seen a lot of them. I've seen a lot of them. I've backed a lot of them. I've literally put my own money on the line for many of these products. I'm like, you've been sitting on this? You literally had this product and ain't nobody, you've been telling people about it, but because they're so nonchalant about the barber and beauty game, they're just, dude, really? You seeing a product that is revolutionary, that is potentially making a multimillionaire and making hundreds, not just thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then going into millions of dollars sales, and you're just whatever. Oh, I'll take it. I'm in with that. I'm on board. It, I will be creating a Kickstarter for the Barber Beauty Industry. For y'all see, I already have a salon fundraiser. I'm getting in position. I'm getting in position right now because we will have first choice. We will be in the front of the line to see products that are coming in and able to that where we are able to get behind it and reap the benefits of backing such products. Y'all, please understand, we are in the barber and beauty industry. All you have to do is use your head. How many people have hair on this planet? Damn near everybody. How many people have to get their hair done? How many people have to get haircuts? How many people have to get shaves? How many people have to get moisturizer, get massages, get their nails done? We are we are completely, absolutely irreplaceable. Completely, you cannot go without your barber or your stylist or your masseuse or your tattooist or your manicurist or the people that take care of you and that make you look good. Everybody, everybody. We're talking doctors, lawyers, accountants. We're talking uh, uh, people in the professional industries, contractors. We're talking lawyers. We're talking musicians, artists, basketball players, football players, all type. All of them have hair. Hell, the congressman and the president has hair. The president has someone that does his hair. The vice president has someone that does her hair. Our previous president has a barber. The previous president and the previous has hair and had someone doing their hair. All overseas, they have hair and they need someone to help them to do their hair. That's our industry. Imagine us having first dibs and being able to dig into this industry to cherry pick the products that are going to make it, that are going to make this thing pop. Guys, we're about to make millionaires. We're about to make millionaires. I got 3 guys right now, and this is kind of hush hush. That's why I can't say the names or what they're doing. I have 3 guys that are they're in research and development stage right now for 3 products. All of them different, but all of them are claiming that they actually grow hair. Now, you all are aware of how impactful that will be. That's not a multi-million dollar product. That's a multi-billion dollar product if it works. If either one of them or all of them or none of them, if anything like that works, it's over. It's over. They can literally write their check anywhere if it works. So they're in research and development. I helped them to get into that stage to where they can actually test it and see if it works. If it works in blind testing, going back and forth, testing on black, white, Hispanic, male, female, different genomes, different DNA testings, all that type of stuff, the FDA, all the stuff you have to go through to see if it works. If it actually works, then yes, that's billions of dollars. That's all. Everybody with no hair, done. Now you got hair growing. Now you're coming back to the barbershop for the first time and ain't no telling how long because your hair is now growing back. Oh, I'm in. I'm all in. And other people will be able to be in. Guys, it's time. Electric buses is just the beginning. Mobile salon buses is just the beginning. Hair art and hair art advertising is just the beginning. Our products and our product distribution, y'all know we have a distribution outlet. We have our own catalog. Hair Art Magazine. We have our own TV channel, Hair Art TV. We have our own distribution hub, which is the hub that we're building right now. We have our own distribution units, which are the mobile salon buses. We have actual beauty supplies in our buses. So we'll be distributing the products that we are endorsing, the products that we are paying for. Guys, it's going to be a investor's wet dream. They're going to be coming on board and they're going to be wanting to put monies in this to the point where we have to turn people down. We have to turn people away. That's awesome. People that y'all have products and things that y'all have been mowing over and thinking that y'all want to put something together. That's what we work with. Hey, Janae, what's happening? Yeah, we got to get up out of here, guys. I'm gonna be headed out here in just a second. Kenny says, Coach, what about the large buses when I reach that moment door to door will be expected? I was hoping to contract with various institutions and B2B concept. Yeah, the buses, I think we talked about that too, Kenny, before, the large scale buses, because we got two of them that are coming in October that are the large. I talked to people on the show the other day, because the gentleman has a salon and he's going to take his entire salon mobile. So they will literally be able to get on the bus and roll out the whole salon and do events, weddings, different types of locations, sporting events, football games, basketball games, nightclubs, all types of stuff. They're able to be booked and come out and just knock people down in the mass numbers instead of one by one. So yeah, they're going to get crazy contracts. They're going to get real big money. So I got two of those that are coming in. We're going to revamp those and set them up, and I do have permission to film those as well. So yeah, it is that all of that is on the table. All of it is on the table right now. What I'm promoting. Thank you. It's at 5 minutes, guys. If y'all have questions, y'all throw them at me, and I'll be able to answer. That's what this show is about. If y'all can't reach me during the rest of the day, now's the time where you're able to come in and ask the questions that you want, because you got the owner right here, and I'm able to see those questions and ask them. Um, re, Let's see. Vernick said, "Retain the brain, speak it, and I am wealthy." Yes, that's literally how it happens. That's literally how it works. If you're wanting to go in that direction, if you're wanting to be that type of person, if you want to be, because I tell people all the time, ain't nothing wrong with being a millionaire. You crazy as hell. I'd rather be a millionaire than to be broke. I'd rather be to have plenty of money than to have none. I'd rather be able to eat than to starve. Y'all crazy as hell. I'm finna use this money because it's a blessing. All I have to do to keep in right spirits with the Almighty, to keep my name clean and keep my spirit on the right track with the Heavenly Father, is to make sure that I use money as a tool and not worship it as a God. That's the difference. Okay, when you start getting this money in and you just start, oh, thank you, I got this money. God don't like that. Don't do that. That's a tool. That's something for you to use to improve yourself and to further your goal to actually get out there and work and make that tool work for you. See, that's how you let the spirits know that, hey, send me more so that I can do more. Okay, this is not a element of, oh, I got $1 million. Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, I'm gonna kiss it and hug it and go to bed with it and sleep with it. And no, don't do that. Don't do that because they'll take it away from you. Is what I'm telling you. That they will. I've seen it happen. People come into money and then the spirits take it right back from them because they don't know how to handle it. You can't do that. When you come into that money, you make sure that the Almighty, the Heavenly Father, understands that you appreciate the blessing and you're going to use this blessing to go out and do what you need to do with it. It's a tool. You use that tool to go out and do your job, and then they will send you more. That's how it works. Y'all talking to a professional. I've seen it. I'm one of them project kids that came straight up out the hood with nothing, having to go and make something out of nothing. So I know you have to start respecting it for what it is and using it for what it is, and they'll send you more. Y'all can believe me or not. I ain't here to twist your arm. I really don't care. I'm just telling you what I have to do. That's part of my job. I'm gonna get my credits because I told you what I'm gonna tell you. I done told you what I'm supposed to tell you. Whether you believe it or take it or take it in or not, that's on you. I've done my part. I can stand up and shoot up my prayers and say, look, I did my job. Now, whether they take it or not, it's on them. I've done my part. What's next? He tell me something else to do. He give me my next task. He give me my next show. I keep going. That's exactly how I've gotten where I am today, and I'm gonna keep going. Okay. Miss Veronique says correct. All right. Miss Q's in the house. Miss Q Cohen, how are you? Welcome in. She said, yes, indeed. I believe she's praising something that I said earlier, and I appreciate it all day. Miss Kenny says, so once I'm able to operate the mobile coach, will I be allowed to feature, man, these little bitty words? Come on, hold on. I'm gonna put it on the big. Okay. You said, would I be able to feature my licensed industrial professional college colleagues and contact with various institutions by way of scheduled pop-ups? Um, really, Kenny, what you're looking at is, he said something else too. Okay, IG Best, what's happening? Welcome in to the stream. KGY, what's up? Welcome into the stream. Thank you all. I can't, shout out to everybody because it's a lot of people, but thank you all for coming in. I also have the tools. Kenny says I also have tools to prove. Tools and products to patent, okay, and definitely need your advice on how to deliver the concept idea. Yeah, Kenny, it's all of that you guys are going to be exposed to. All of that, y'all, you don't even worry about it. It's literally going to be on the plate for you guys to pick and choose from as we roll this thing forward. When it comes to what type of bus, uh, where you're going, how you go there, the contracts that you jump into, um, the clientele, because I got clientele, because y'all know we do our own clientele development. So that means we go out and we advertise and we promote and we bring people in. Actually, they come whether we like it or not. They come in and they jump into the program. We don't advertise any of that because it will be very, very dangerous. We're not equipped for it yet. We're headed there, but we're not yet. I told you guys before, we have our own mobile salon app that we launched, and then we had to bring it back because when we launched it, we had almost 1 million downloads, like 800 some thousand downloads. We had to kill the connection for them being able to order buses from the different areas, and then we had to issue the statement and let them know that we're retracting the app and launching a different one to put in place that goes to the website and all that stuff. Because we don't have that many buses, dude. 800,000. That's almost a million people. And this was before COVID. That's almost a million people. We didn't have that many buses. Were you crazy? And now we don't advertise, we don't promote or anything like that, because imagine, like I told you guys before, we're going out telling people in January, we're telling people, hey, Mobile Salon Buses is real. It is a actual thing that you guys can download our app, and we and literally book an appointment for a mobile salon bus to pull up to your home and do your hair right there in your driveway. We're going to get slaughtered. We're going to get hit, and we're going to get hit hard. You're going to have way more work than you know what to do with. Everybody. And because our buses are so high end and we take care of our clients and cater to our people so well, I can't even say we're going to be number one in the industry. We're literally the only ones in the industry that are on this scale and on this level. So we're the only Mobile On. Mobile On is a standard. Okay, Mobile On is the standard. Mobile On short for Mobile Salons. So that's a branded name like Amazon or Facebook or McDonald's or something. That's literally where we are now with Mobile On. You guys are a part of that, and you get to be a part of it as an owner. Okay, owning your own business as a partner to us and being a part of our organization, and we roll out together to smash heads. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful, guys. It's gonna be beautiful. All right, let me get up out of here, guys. Y'all got me running on and going, because y'all know I'm passionate about this thing. This is the real deal. I will say this: the new sponsors that we got that came in. Thank you, Janae. The new sponsors that I have came in. They just entered into the rollout program and the match monies program. So if you guys were wanting to get monies matched, if you're wanting to get into the salon fundraiser and have your monies matched, now's the time to do it. We got a new set of money. We did not run out of the last set of money, which again, it beats to the heart of what I be telling people. Free money. It's just sitting right there. But people, I don't know if you're not hearing me or if you don't understand the concept of how it works. I'm getting actual money from companies. When you go in and say, hey, coach, I want to put $1,000 in on my campaign. I want to put $1,000 basically into my bank account, into my salon fundraiser to pay off my bus. That's what you're doing. You're saying, hey, I got $1,000. I want to put it in on my bus. When I bring it in and put it through that program, through the money matching program, go to Salon Fundraiser, click on money matching at the top of the page, and you can read all about it. They will match your money dollar for dollar. That's real money. That's actual cash. So if you put in $1,000, they will match that $1,000. Now you have $2,000 going into your account towards your bus. If you put in $500, they're going to match your $500. Now you got $1,000 going towards your bus. You put in $5,000, they're going to match $5,000. Now you got 10 grand going in towards your bus. Now this is not going to last for long. This is not forever. I just know when the companies, they come in and they like what we're doing, they like what we got going on, and they want to be a part of it, they will put monies in, because to them it's a write-off. They get advertising from it. The more money they put into this program, we literally give them advertising for it. So they're not losing anything. They're actually coming ahead. They're coming up ahead, because they're literally giving you guys money to put towards owning your own businesses, owning your buses faster. So you're putting $5,000 in, and then they literally doubling. They're matching that money. Now you got 10,000 going towards your bus. That's 10,000 less that you have to pay. You're going to be paying that bus off faster than you would if you were paying it double, dollar by dollar and piece by piece doing heads. My job is to get y'all buses paid off as quickly as possible, because with paid off buses, okay, thank you. They said get off the air. With paid off buses, I now can go to my companies. I can go to my sponsors, my advertisers, and say, hey, when you advertise on this bus, it costs more. Why? Because they own it. This is not a paid for. This is not a rented or leased or financed bus. They own it, so they can charge more. That's more money in you guys' pocket. That means you're going to be making more money. You're going to, because you get paid, you get a percentage of the advertising dollars that I bring in. So you're getting monies because you own the bus. That's residual income. Now you're driving around, you ain't even touched the head of hair, and you're getting paid. I don't know what to tell you guys. Maybe people ain't listening to me. I don't know, but the ones that will, you guys come on with it. Let's get it. It's time to rock and roll and set an example. We're about to make history. Just like Elon Musk came in, he said, "Hey, I'm finna invent electric cars and put them out on the road." They told him to his face. They said, "Nah, it's not going to work. It's never going to work." Electric cars, come on. People are not going to want electric cars. They're not going to want to do that. They want gas cars and drive, and so they don't have to worry about. No, that's not going to work. Look at where he's at now. He said the same thing about space. This dude sat up here and said, "I'm going to build straight up spaceships." This dude said, "I'm going to build rocket ships that take off, put spaceships," because any type of vessel that you put into space, into orbit, is now a spaceship. He said, "I'm going to build spaceships. And then the rocket, I'm going to land it back on the earth to be used again, which cuts the expense of putting items into space in half or more." They told him he is a psychopath. They say you are a lunatic. You are crazy. That will never work. It will never happen. Look at where he's at now. Welcome to the world of I can show you better than I can tell you. Here we come, guys. Here we come. We're finna do the same thing. I can show you better than I can tell you. All right, guys. I will be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So be there or be square. I'm Ronnie Mac, owner of the Shops Salons Network, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself. And if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to mobalon.com, mobalon.com. At the top of the page, on the right-hand side is the application. Click on it, fill it out, submit it back. And if everything is good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't donated, we got our own charity. We got our own charity called Triple H Charity. Stands for Haircuts for the Helpless and Homeless. We use your donations to build the buses to do haircuts for the helpless and homeless, and we use your donations to pay the barbers and stylists to do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. So it is an extremely worthwhile charity that you can actually see working. You can actually see your money working. That's the difference. Our charity, you can actually see your money working. I love it. Donate today. Triple H Charity, www.hhhcharity.org. We really, really appreciate it. And so do the people that we are helping. All right, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. I got some new, I'm going to check on the news that I told you all about at the top of the show. And then I have some surprises that are coming up tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. Please, everybody, be careful out there. And remember our motto: respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace. Oh, and if you're wanting to do the program, just contact me, text me, and I'll show you how to send monies in, and we'll get it added to your account so you're good to go. All right, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Peace.